Breeze Bag TV, my nigga Genie, Kiwi Genie, you know what I'm saying? Fuck with him on the blogs, fuck with him on the music, man. Real good dude, man. You know what it is, man. It's PG, everything rated R, Mississippi to Maryland to the box.
I'm finna get it crackin'. Alright. Yeah. Sheesh. Arriba. Okay, yeah.
We back with Breeze Bag TV, you feel me? We got another episode of Genie Talks. We got a great guest, PG up in this mud. You know what I'm saying? Basically, feel me? Let them know about yourself, where you from, how you got into this music shit, all that.
Like you said, I go by the name of PG. Man, I was raised in Mississippi. I finished high school out in Maryland, though I've been in Colorado going on maybe 10 years. It'll be 10 years in September.
Okay.
Man, I got into music like in 2001, I think. You know what I'm saying? Just really writing for real. You know what I'm saying? Nothing too crazy as far as like getting in the studio and promoting and you know all that type of stuff.
Right.
And I say around like 2000 and maybe 2019, it really started to like take it more serious. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like as far as like trying to put myself out there and just market better. And that's when I started getting into battle rap.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I started battling it.
We're going to get into that later.
I got you.
That's a major part. So, basically, so you feel me? You said you were writing. So, like, when you were writing, like, what made you even want to do that? You feel me? Like, what inspired you to even pick up the pen and just even mess around like that? You know what I'm saying?
The people that I was around, they would always joke about rapping, man, you know. And looking up to people like 50 Cent, T.I., you know what I'm saying, shit like that. It's what the cool people did, so I wanted to be a part of that, you know.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up for sure. So, you feel me? Who'd you grow up listening to? You know what I'm saying? You say you're from Mississippi, so I know it's different from what I grew up listening to. So.
Yeah, Jeezy, T.I., Boosie. People actually used to argue with me about like Boosie being better than Lil Wayne. That was a real argument for a long time. But you know, the young Dros, just anybody with like a southern draw for real, you know, down south.
Okay.
As to where when I moved to Maryland, you know, it was more like on that lyrical type of shit, you know. Jay-Z, Kanye West, which is Chicago, but he was more like on the prep side when he first came out, you know, college dropout. As well as artists like Lupe Fiasco. I was getting into J. Cole, you know, artists with more lyricism, you know what I'm saying, versus swag and, you know, all that type of shit.
Right. So like, you feel me? So what's the difference between, you know what I'm saying? Not what's the difference, but like, what are the main differences, I guess, between Mississippi and Maryland? Because I ain't never been in either one of those places.
And what's crazy, I'm from a place called Aberdeen, Mississippi, and I moved to Aberdeen, Maryland. You know
that's wild.
Man, what's the difference? In Maryland, it's a little bit more fast-paced than it is in Mississippi, you know what I'm saying, as far as like people. It's closer to Baltimore, so, you know what I'm saying, 45 minutes out of Baltimore. If you know anything about Baltimore is crazy.
Right.
As to where down south is a little bit more quiet, a little bit more humble. You know, you still got your rowdy shit, you still got your hood niggas, you still got, you know, everything that you would see other places. But up north, it was definitely more populated, you know, as far as people, as far as the trouble you get into, you know what I'm saying, all kind of shit like that, you know.
So did you ever like go down to Baltimore to kick it, or you know what I'm saying, while you was down there?
Man, we used to skip school and go down to Baltimore, man. But it's not really a kick it place. You feel me? You gotta be safe when you out there. Skipping school and going down there and messing with, you know, people here and there. You know what I'm saying? Friends and homies and people. Where I stayed at was like it's like a military town. Okay. So you got kids from Virginia, from Baltimore, from all over, you know what I'm saying? They called us the people from county, you know what I'm saying? Versus out there, they in the city, you know what I'm saying? Right. You really couldn't say you was from the city if you wasn't from the city, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So yeah, you know, Baltimore is pretty rough. Next, shout out to all my Maryland niggas, for real.
Did you get any weird situations down there or anything, or?
A few encounters on some, you know, some shit that, you know, I ain't had no business being a part of, man.
Right.
Trying to think of a story I might maybe tell you just real on the slide. I was with a homie one time and we was riding and he tried to holler at this girl who was with her dude. In broad daylight, and the dude just flashed on him, like, you know what I'm saying, put the job out, like, nah, nigga, she, you know, she with me, nigga, you know what I'm saying, type shit. So that type of shit.
So he was quick. He wasn't even trying to fight. Nothing.
Nah. He was on some shit like, nigga, this is my woman. You know what I'm saying? Where? that type of shit though. You know, just a roughneck ass part. But I stayed in Aberdeen, Maryland. If anybody know, you know what I'm saying, that type of shit. Moved from Aberdeen, Mississippi when I was 15.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
that's what's up. So you moved from Aberdeen, Mississippi when you were 15 to Maryland, and then how long were you in Maryland?
Till 2012.
Till 2012, and then 2012 you came here. So tell me about that. What was, you feel me? Was it different? Was it like a culture shock? What, you know what I'm saying?
Man, definitely a culture shock. A lot more laid back out here. You know what I'm saying? I met people like you, your pops T-Bone, you know, Par, Rag, all y'all. Shout out to Hangman. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't like, it was like in between. You know, down south is more like laid back and chill. It can be rowdy. And then, like I said, on the East Coast, it's more fast paced. You know. And when I came out here, it was like neutral. It was like mellow. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like real mellow. Everybody smoking weed. Everybody just chill. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's I think that took into account when I was getting to know like artists like Schoolboy Q, Kendrick Lamar, artists like Sugar Free. You know what I'm saying? Those West Coast artists, getting familiar with Mac Dre. You know, artists like that, which you know I hadn't heard of before. You know what I'm saying? So it made it better.
So really, you damn near shit. You been in all the different, you feel me, regions in America type shit. Like you really been. I say, is Baltimore closer to the east side, like east?
It considered the north, but it's on the east. It's right under New York.
Okay, yeah, right under New York. So yeah, you been east, south, now west. You feel me? So
yeah,
you really can't lose, bro. Have you do you try to implement the different sounds? You feel me into one since you. I mean, not a lot of people experience, you feel me, living in those three different places. Like, does that affect your music at all?
I say I definitely have tried to implement some new things with beats and shit. West Coast beats, samples, you know, from the East Coast, and then down South things. And some things take, some things don't. You know, I ain't gonna tell you everything works. You know,
right?
But at this day and age where we are, I tell everybody, yo, try anything. You know, you're trying to be creative. You know, don't get caught up with just putting out vocals, you know.
Right.
Be creative, still write, still, you know, put that art out.
All right, so who would you say your main inspirations in this music was? You feel me? Growing up and now, you know what I'm saying? Because it can change.
It does change. The music evolves. I say Jay-Z. One. I say he was a big inspiration, especially as I was getting to know like who he was. You know,
right.
I was going back listening to his albums, Black Album. Okay. Kanye West. The older Kanye West, not, you know, I tried to listen to Donda. I don't know about you listening to Donda. It was okay. But I like some of the new cats though, like ESTG. I like Pooh Shiesty, you know what I'm saying? Pretty much all of Yo Gotti's camp for real. I like Glorilla too, you know, so I'm listening to some of her shit.
She cool, she decent.
She fire. Man, but I say like a true inspiration. Kendrick played a big part in my life. In my career, you know what I'm saying? Section 80, Good Kid, Mad City, all those projects. A lot of TDE all around, Schoolboy Q, Ab-Soul, you know, artists like that.
Black Hippies,
yeah. I actually got to see Ab-Soul in concert. That was dope. But all in all, like you said, it evolves and time will change. I'm sure in like next year, it'd be different artists. Of course, like I like artists like Drake, you know, Tory Lanez, you know, artists like that, you know. Moneybagg Yo.
Have you got to work with any big artists yet? Or
I got to work with Crooked Eye.
Okay, how was that?
I did a cypher with him and some other cats from Colorado. I was in the works with some with Kevin Gates, but that fell through with production, with their production team.
Oh wow!
But I have opened up for a few artists like Twista, K-Camp, Crooked Eye before we did the cypher. Man, Nipsey Hussle. I don't know if you remember Eastside Jewy performing. I was on stage with Nipsey.
That's tough.
Yeah, I had the camera, at the same camera that you got, and they asked me to get off stage, but I was right there, probably 2 years before he passed away.
Damn.
So that was different. I'm trying to think. It's a few more, man. I've been out here working. You know what I'm saying? I'm not opposed to working with any mainstream artists.
Right.
If you do music too, so if you had a chance to work with any artists right now, who would you work with?
If I was to work with, well, my favorite artist is Kodak and Herb, so those would be my first two off rip, just because, you feel me, that's who I listen to the most. But I wouldn't even say I listen to them the most, because just like I said, everything changes, so it's just like my brain is already trained to be like, yeah, you mess with G Herbo and Kodak, those are your two. But I don't know, bro, really, to be realistic, somebody who would fit my sound the most, I say Kodak and probably Baby Tron.
Okay.
Because the auto-tune tip, you know what I'm saying? I be doing that, so I vibe with Kodak on that. And then with the Baby Tron, you know what I'm saying? I feel like when I rap, when I'm not doing the little melodic shit, I'm doing more of a West Coast type flow. That's just how I rap. So
I got you. I saw you perform at the spot out in Lakewood.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was the last time I saw you perform for real.
Hell yeah, I performed there. They hold me at that motherfucker.
Who did they get? Who they know?
Oh no, man! I don't even want to shit on nobody. But all in all, you feel me? If you finish your show, you feel me? And everybody's like, I don't know why you did. Like people who don't know you coming up to you, like saying, I don't know why you didn't win. Then you know what I'm saying? That speaks for itself. I ain't got to shit on nobody. All right, so you mentioned coming out to Colorado and linking up with HMG and everything. Tell me about that. You feel me? Because I'm a little bit younger than y'all, so I wasn't even around for all that. I went to a few studio sessions and shit, and it was cool. But like, you feel me? Take me through that.
Man, Par was my neighbor, and man, we just clicked up for real. Staying in the valleys, renting out a room, and Par ended up being my neighbor. I called him outside rapping. He was on his way to the east side. At the time, I was doing videography just like you, so I was trying to get as many people involved as possible. I think they did a show down at Herman's Hideaway.
Right.
And man, I was doing the videography stuff, and like I said, I was battling too, man. But like you said, we'll get into that. I was battling, and they was just trying to work with me as a photographer. And it got to a point where it was like, he can rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, Meet and Groove, the whole HMG, they was like, he could rap, and we started doing shows, hitting the road, going to Texas. And it was all love, man. It's still all love. I still chop it up with him and with all of them for real, here and there. You know what I'm saying?
Very.
Yeah.
And so, because I know that's different, you feel me? You pop out, and then you just surrounded by a whole bunch of Crips. You feel me?
man, I don't bang at all, man. I got a few cats that like I be seeing now that met me like I've been knowing for years, and they like, when I met you, said the same thing, and that's who I thought you were. I thought you was with a bunch of Crips and you a Crip. I was like, nah, it ain't like that.
Yeah.
I didn't take.
So people was just assuming by affiliation.
Yeah, exactly. Like, and like on some like real stuff, like like on some real shit, like we thought that's just
Yeah.
like, oh, there's some Crips come, type of shit. But nah,
but it is what it is. And so
I'm not a gang member.
And so is that how you linked up with Jam?
Yes, man. I was at me and Jam. We were around the same age, and he thought I was older. He thought I was older than what I was. And I was at Jam's 21st birthday party, and Groove was like, "Man, my son pulled. He pulled women. He just hyping his son up. And I'm thinking to myself, like, should I do that too? I do that. And I met him, and Jam is a good dude, man. Down to earth person, man. He, I think the first time we met, it was like, high and by type situation. It got to a point, it was one night we was at KMG recording with Groove, and Groove said, my son Jam's about to pull up. And when he came, I was doing this song called That's How It's Gonna Be. And I, just joking around, telling Jam that he should hop on track, just messing around, and he's like, and I'm telling him, like, I got a lot of good stuff going on, you know what I'm saying? We invited some people to the studio, like, he seen that, I wasn't just bluffing, like, on myself, and we did, this how it's gonna be, or that's how it's gonna be, and I'm like, he was telling me he had never recorded.
Okay.
It's a reason me telling you the story. And so K-Tone was about to drop the Halloween Massacre, like number 2 or number 3, I can't remember. And I had been putting out music, and I sent this song to K-Tone just to see what would happen. And K-Tone put That's How It's Gonna Be, like number 2, number 3. And I thought to myself, okay, we might be on to something. You know what I'm saying? Like on this mixtape, you put him number 2, number 3. So me and Jam, we linked up from there. We've been cool ever since. We did the weekday party 2. And what he did for me, it felt like Par shortened my steps with networking with people all over Colorado. And then Jam took it with me meeting people that was around my age group. You know what I'm saying? That was more accepting to the music I was trying to make. You know what I'm saying? Versus what I had been putting out.
Which makes sense. That's what's up.
Yeah, and from there I was able to like correlate the two, because you know, now everybody that knows you hears this music, you know what I'm saying, and they're more accepting to what you're trying to put out now. And we did Weekday Party 1, we did Weekday Party 2, but they were more accepting to just hearing me out. You know what I'm saying? That's you know, that gave me like a leeway, a lane, which I feel like that's what HMG was trying to do anyway. You know, allow me to, you know, showcase what I could do and allow me to do what I was doing with them. Right. You know, because like I said, it's still all love. You know, chopping up with them and whatnot on a regular basis.
For sure, that's what's up. And so. Damn, what was I just about to ask you? Oh yeah, so you brought up KMG. So obviously, you feel me? I don't know. You said you got I don't know if you got a chance to watch the whole interview, but when I had Dakolo over here, you feel me? He's telling me about KMG, and he didn't have a lot of good things to say about that.
I got you, man. Like you said, man, I don't want to badmouth nobody. I never really had a bad experience with KMG. I think that they should. What I will say is I think they should hear artists out a lot more than what they do. They should hear people out that they work with rather than just being as strategically structured as they are. Because, you know, they run it like a camp. I think they teach in class. They've been teaching classes for like 5-6 years. This is a studio that's teaching college courses. You know, like
that's what's up.
You know, they have an empire over there. But you know, like Colo said, you know, I'm sure, you know, people have certain things to say. Like I said, I feel like they should hear artists out more, and they should lower their rates for artists, because they prices is like, I think it was like $60 an hour. They
$60 an hour.
I think 66. When I last heard it was $50 an hour. So
but is their quality $60 an hour?
They got different rooms.
That's
so you know, I've only seen different rooms, different stuff. You know, I think the largest room they got is the one that like looks like a garage. I don't know if you've ever been in there. And I think that one is like, it was $75. I'm sure it's $100 now an hour.
Sheesh.
You know what I'm saying?
So they hitting like side 3 type prices.
Yeah, I think side 3 is you know, and I'm not trying to like put anybody under the bus like that. I think from I've experienced side 3 a little bit more than I have with KMG. Okay. You know, and side 3 is, you know, but side 3, I don't know if you know, they charge like $350 to smoke inside, so that's
crazy. They do got. I remember the smoking fee.
Hey, we paying $350 to smoke inside the studio? Nah,
hell nah. I feel that, bro.
Man, you know, Lil Wayne come in town or something, or Jack Harlow or some, you know, somebody of some status you trying to flex, you know, you want to look, you know.
The sad thing is, I feel like Lil Wayne pull up, they gonna waive the smoking fee, and he's the rich one. Man, that's what's crazy.
You thought he did pull up, and I think I heard something like that, or they lowered it in half, told him it was like half or something like that.
You feel me? But you gonna take money from some normal average jobs, but hey, it's whatever.
If you ever get a chance, go up in there, man. I think Kanye West worked there, Chris Brown, Pitbull.
See, I've sat in like for the homie session. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I never got to record personally. Like I was going to record, but then it's like, boom, it ain't really my session. I'm trying to fit in. I'm not thirsty. I ain't one of them. You know what I'm saying? I get my own time whenever I get my time. So that's just how that played out.
I got you.
But yeah, side 3 is cool. So like what's some of your favorite like studios that you got to work with? You know what I'm saying? Or engineers, you know what I'm saying? It don't necessarily got to be a studio.
Age at Switchboard Studios out in Lakewood. My guy Salso D. Who else have we worked with? At one point I was working with Russ P. Hard over there at Wave Studios.
Okay.
New Wave Studios is what it's called, New Wave Studios. Yeah, I think that's about it, man. I'm real like particular with who I work with. It got to be like a vibe thing between me and the engineer. Like we gotta, like, you know, get along. We gotta be comfortable with each other.
For sure.
Yeah, because
you gotta be smooth. You gotta know what you're doing.
Be business structured, and I have to be around like-minded people. You know, if you ain't thinking like how I'm thinking, then we probably ain't gonna work.
So do you like it when the engineer's talking to you like, oh, that sounded weak, or redo that, or you know what I'm saying, or like what, like how are you recording? You know what I'm saying?
To an extent, man. I feel like it's a way to say everything. If you're working with a new guy, he don't know you and he talking crazy, like, nah, nigga, do that shit again, you know. Then nah, we ain't. You know, we probably ain't gonna be recording no more.
Not even like that. Just if they're like, oh, do that again, bro. That sounded a little weird. Or like, you know what I'm saying? Not no disrespectful shit.
Yeah. Or I use Age as an example. He always says, I think I think you could do that better. I think it would sound like this. I think, rather than, do it over like.
Okay.
That would just kill my whole mood. You know what I'm saying? Especially when I'm in the studio. Like, do not kill my vibe when I'm in. I'd rather somebody like wait till after and say some crazy shit, but like in the middle of the session, like it's a way to say everything.
True. For sure. All right. So we talked about your childhood. We talked about the inspirations in music. We talked about, you feel me, all the different places you live. Now I want to talk about the battle rap. You feel me? Because really, PG's the only person I know out here battle rapping personally. You know what I'm saying? Like, personally, you know what I'm saying? And I met PG through my cousin randomly, you know what I'm saying? Just pulled up on my nigga at the apartment and man, stuff from there, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro, tell me about that, cause I want to know everything about it, bro. How'd you get into it? What made you want to get into it? Who showed you? Everything, bro.
Man, battle rap was presented to me in 2013. I went out to CSU. I was a part of this tournament called Clash of the Titans. It was a second year doing an event. It was a first time doing a implementing battle rap to like a showcase. Shout out to United Men of Color. It's a program out there at CSU. I went out there with the hopes that again I could rub shoulders with people who were more like-minded. I had never battle rap outside of like how you said with your homie and shit like that at school, right? That type of stupid shit. But not taking it serious. So when I went out to CSU, I came in second place the first year. Then the next 2 years, I came in first place. You know what I'm saying? For this to be my first time, I was like, okay, I might be on to something. Right. But the first year I had this cat reach out to me named Marcus Garcia, aka Mr. Extra. Okay. He reached out to me and he had me like start booking battles, and it showed me like what I could do. Like I think to my third or fourth battle, and I was like, okay, I'm getting some type of notoriety behind me. People are starting to fuck with me. That type of shit.
Okay. So what is, like, how would you explain the battle rap scene to an outsider like me? You know what I'm saying? What's the environment like? What's the vibe?
Man, every event is different. I got an event in Cali. If anybody in Cali, this Friday, PG versus Man One going down. Cali Smooth event. To an outsider, I would tell you, man, is two cats. It's not like you just show up and it's just improv ass shit. If you can freestyle, of course showcase that, but they'll hit you up, hey Kiwi, we see you doing your thing, we want you to come battle. You'll tell them your number, how much you charge, XYZ, hit me up, same thing, they'd be like, hey, we trying to do a 3-round battle, tell you the date, the whole nine, okay. how many rounds, how long, all that type of shit. And you show up ready, man. Show up as ready as you can be. And when that camera come on, it's between you and God. You know what I'm saying? So
in my mind, like when you say like that, you feel me? Like when I'm thinking of it, it kind of, I know it's different, but it kind of reminds me of like being like a stand-up comedian.
To an extent, yeah, I can see that.
Because, so you basically saying like, so before you go into it, I don't know like if you specifically do this, but like do normally battle rappers, do they like rehearse? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, do they have, you feel me? They know when they gonna hit their punchlines.
You should
build it and build it, build it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All you good battle rappers, that's how it goes.
But is there some people like that just you feel me? Like I'm about to just like Biggie, you know what I'm saying? Eating people on the block, you know what I'm saying? Is anybody like that just freestyling?
I want to say this. I just found this out. That term freestyling originally was about a cat writing some shit, memorizing it, and then spitting it. Okay. What everybody else be doing is coming off the dome. That's what they consider off the dome.
Off the dome. Okay.
With so much money being involved, like you got some cats, like we'll just go with Charlie Clips making like 40,000 and up a battle. Okay. You don't really want to come in not prepared.
At all.
Exactly. But like I said, if you can freestyle, like you can do it. You're nice at it. Of course, implement this shit. Say, show as nice as you are. You know what I'm saying? Like Hitman Holla, they talking like big numbers. They on wilding out. For them to come and battle Cassidy or battle King Los and all that type of stuff, they be charging big tickets. So they got to come ready. Everybody got to come ready.
So what would you have to do to be able to get a battle with Hitman Holla? You know what I'm saying?
Have a league with the amount of money he's asking for.
Okay.
Yeah, he got to be willing to do it. Yeah.
So I wonder, So like, say he gave you a price, but you're like, nah, meet me in the middle. You like, is battle rappers cool like that? Like, is anybody like, or is it real?
Yeah. It depends on your connections, you know.
It
who you know.
depends.
Yeah. I got some big names that I done battled. I just battled Lou Castro. I battled Dre Dennis. I battled Gwitty. Like, these are some household names.
Right.
You know. I've been on Smack too. I battled this guy named Truth back in like 2015, 2016.
See, that's super hard, bro. That's super hard. You really doing your thing out here, bro.
Check me out on YouTube.
Most definitely check him out on YouTube, Instagram, all that. So, what's your record? You know what I'm saying? I feel like when I think of battle rappers, I think y'all is like rap boxers. You get me? Like,
man, my record, man. You know, somebody just said I'm arguably undefeated. I don't think that. I would say I thought I had like 60, 70 battles out, but I guess from what they're tracking, I got like maybe 30 something. I say my record is like 20. We're gonna say 25-5.
Ooh,
25 wins, 5 losses.
So can you say you have a nemesis? Is there anybody who like beat your ass and you want to get them back? Or
Nah. Man, you know, Capital, the cat from Denver I keep telling you about, he got me on my third battle. I wasn't taking it serious, you know. I was trying to do videography and shit. I had wrote some shit, but I wasn't rehearsing. I wasn't memorizing my shit. And I choked all 3 rounds trying to free. I just was on some stupid. It was not good. And if he ever, you know, tried to do a rematch, that's probably who I would rematch Capital.
Capital.
Yeah, but that's my guy. Shout out to Cap,
Let's get that rematch, Cap. But I don't want to call you Cap. Do niggas call him Cap?
Yeah, they call him Cap.
Yeah, let's
Cap.
get that rematch, Cap.
You probably seen him, I don't know who he is.
True.
Yeah.
Honestly. Damn, that's crazy, bro. So, you know what I mean? So, like when you beat somebody after a battle rap, you know what I'm saying? You celebrate. Like, what you do after? Like, what, you know what I'm saying? What's the vibes after?
Yeah, we normally pop bottles and, you know, go crazy, step out, you know, go downtown, bar hop type shit, you know, celebrate that it's over.
Do anybody be like mad when they lose? You know what I'm saying? Like when Chris Brown, like when they try to smoke Chris Brown and stump the yard after he beat him in the.
It don't get that serious, but it didn't got serious, man. A lot of cats that go up against me, they know I got a love and passion for just rapping in general. So it's like, it's a respect thing. You know what I'm saying? It's a respect thing. I done seen some cats get, you know, handled.
Really? What about, have you ever seen somebody get mad like while they was rapping? Because I know people be like, and I'm gonna punch you in your fucking mouth. You know, doing all that crazy shit.
I just seen a nigga get.
So if you punch a nigga, do you lose automatically?
It's pretty much battle over. And no nigga get punched and just gonna keep rapping.
Right.
Nigga, you punch me, but it's all good. No. Yeah. No, I say the craziest thing I seen though, this nigga got pocket checked. And he got, but you can get pocket check. It happens. Nigga be like, yeah, nigga, I'll pocket check. You know, if he got super shit like that. But I seen a nigga get pocket check and the nigga picked him up like this, like, then set him back down. Now that's crazy. That's no, I'm violated. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, we can't do that.
He damn near lost off the strength of that, huh?
Nigga picked you up just like this and sat you down.
Hell no, that's funny as hell. Was the battle rapping like? Do you think? I don't know. Like on your first one, were you nervous or were you just like a confident person? You know what I'm saying? Because it seems like. I don't know, bro. I just don't see a lot of people doing that shit. They don't. A lot of people don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Because they probably scared of losing.
My first battle was with Lacquers. And I want to say it's a difference. It's a difference in what I was doing out at CSU. Like they was doing like some 10-man tournament type shit. You know what I'm saying? You try to come as prepared as you could, but you don't know who you battling. As to where this battle rap I'm telling you about is more. It's more of a like an event planned out. Okay. So my first cat was Lacquer, and shout out to Lacquer. I just saw him. I thought I was nice as shit. You know what I'm saying? Like this is my first battle. So I would say I was confident, but like battling somebody who was like seasoned, I got to see like where I was messing up at. You know?
Right.
I'm coming in saying stupid shit like I'm gonna leave you I think a bar I said some hard shit. I think one crazy shit because he was a white guy. I said some, no disrespect. I said some shit like I put money on your head. That's cheese on the cracker. I thought that was fire. But I was also saying some stupid shit like.
Was he white?
Yeah. I was also saying some stupid shit like I'll leave you blue, white, and red like the American flag. Like it was stupid shit like that. And
that's decent.
It was decent, but it was corny. It was cheesy. You know what I'm saying? It was as to where now I see like a difference in level and pen and skill. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So now, would you say you more poetic with it? You know what I'm saying? No pun intended.
More suave, more just all the way around the board, just more put together.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Because I mean, like even my pops, he be mad. I wouldn't say mad, but he just like basically back in the day, artists try more to not be so straightforward. Like they try to make you figure out what they were talking about instead of just straight up telling you what they talking about. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like for like there's songs like WAP, you know what I'm saying, telling you straight up, and there's songs like I don't know, you know what I'm saying, bro. Like what's the song, you know what I'm saying, where they basically talking about something but like disguising the meaning within their song, you know what
How
I'm
about
saying?
the song with the they remade the Making My Way Downtown? What them niggas?
That shit,
when I see them push your
that's a whole different.
Niggas is really dying behind shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's a whole different type of
whole
vibe. See, that's that drill music. You know what I'm saying? All right. So, what rappers? What music does PG slapping with? You know what I'm saying? What you listening to when you ride around?
These days, all of your guys can't. They just dropped a project. So Mozzie, ESTG, Moneybag Yo. All them 42 Doug, as well as Kendrick, still Drake, Tory Lanez. You know, the regular. I listen to a lot of mainstream artists. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I try to hear everybody out. Like I listen to Jack Harlow. I listen to Big 30. I listen to anybody. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Who you listen to right now? Who you say like the top 5 or the 5 artists just on a rotation on a daily basis?
Yeah, top 5. Right now, I listen to a lot of Bino. I listen to a lot of Big Sad. I'm listening to a lot of Dirk right now. I'm listening to a lot of man, who am I slapping? I'm listening to a lot of Blue Bucks playing right now. And Kodak. Yeah. And G Herbo from my honorary mention. I ain't never gonna leave my nigga out, but
I got you.
yeah, that's what I'm listening to. And yeah. I listen to a lot of music though, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, if you go through my phone, it's different. Like it ain't all gangster rap, it's all different. It's all different. What singers are you rocking with, like R&B wise?
Tim's, that if you know who that is.
Yeah.
She was singing on Future Project. I like Baby Blue Rose, I think that's her name. Both females. Tory Lanez, like I said before. I don't know if he's considered an R&B artist. But,
most definitely. I mean, he's hybrid, but I'll say yeah, you can say that for sure.
Who else as far as R&B artists? That might be it. I try to listen to R&B as much as possible, you know what I'm saying? Try not to, just put myself in that whole trap mode.
A lot of people who out here going crazy though, like Brent Faiyaz.
Yes, I listen to him.
He's tough.
I got his project he just dropped.
Summer Walker is definitely tough. In my opinion, you know what I'm saying? She might be crazy. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Summer Walker hard. SZA hard. Yeah, there's another one, I can't think of her name, it starts with an S. It's another one. I don't know. So what would you say, what type of rapper are you? You know what I'm saying? What would you say, like, if somebody was to listen to your music, like, what are they gonna hear? What they gonna hear you talking about?
They probably would say I'm hype. I'm a hype conscious lyrical artist with a lot of bravado
What does bravado be? I'm sorry, I don't know.
Like, it means like, how do I put it? It's like a manly term for like, I don't know. How would you word bravado? I don't know. It's like when you like reserved but standoffish, kind of like.
Like damn near like Dom Kennedy type.
Like
thing?
real dominant. Like real dominant.
Dominant.
Like dominant. Like real dominant. That's how you could word it. That's how you could sum it up. Like a headstrong artist, man.
So damn near really like Kendrick or Schoolboy Q type
to an
shit.
extent, but like with like this like down south swag to an extent. With
Down
like,
south, see,
with
that's
like this deep ass voice with like this sexy tone. You know what I'm saying? That's how I would describe PG.
Oh God, talk your shit, bro.
You know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of wordplay, but I speak on a lot of real shit. Like my message is like, you know, never giving up on yourself. You know, always believing in yourself. You know, chasing your dreams. You know, that's the type of shit I spit on my shit. Aside from the hype, get money shit. Aside from the the regular shit. But check out my latest project, my latest single called VIP off of my latest project, Underdog Season. I just dropped it in December. We've been doing pretty good. We shooting some videos too. You said you saw VIP.
Tough.
So you know what I'm saying.
Most definitely, and those visuals are dope, bro. Because it's like, it's one of them videos. It's like, okay, this shit's cool, and he got the cool scenery, and you talking your shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm popping out to your city.
Heard you keep it litty. You keep it tight. Yeah, that way.
That shit is tough, bro. That shit is hella tough.
Hell yeah. So
where'd you come up with the concept of that song? Were you just in the studio, just like, shit, I'm just about to talk my shit, or were you in a different city, like,
I was listening to the beat. I had actually wrote that hook for a minute. I was listening to the hook for a minute. I heard the beat, and I was like, this will go. And I did it, and everybody around me was like, they ain't like it. They was like, it's trash.
What?
I was like, for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's trash. And I was going back and forth, not her per se.
No, I'm pointing at the camera.
I don't think she said that. But everybody was like afraid that it was like going to be like I was gonna be looked at differently. Like it was gonna be some shit that it was like more vulnerability on the music. Like
I got you.
Like more like it seemed more like an R&B pop artist.
You were stepping out your line.
Yeah, exactly. Stepping out of my comfort zone.
Out of your comfort zone. Okay, that's super crazy. You know so damn, that's super crazy, bro. Because I've experienced that shit. So tell me about that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like the main thing that holds artists back is like being scared to step out of their comfort zone. You know what I'm saying? Be like, they gonna. You know what I'm saying? And then you might get negative feedback and you might not, bro. But I'm like, nigga, that song is hard though.
Right. And you know,
and I feel like you getting good ass feedback from it, from what I've seen too.
Yeah. And I agree, man. You know, don't let nobody talk you out of something, you know, that you feel is right. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it's bothering you that you're not putting it out or you're hesitant to do it and you feel like you should. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody talk you out your spot. You know, and sometimes you need to talk to a stranger or talk to somebody that don't know you.
Facts.
And get like that opinion. You can't always be right, but you also can always be wrong. You know what I'm saying? So it's like sometimes people try to put their fears off on you.
Right.
And sometimes people just don't want to see you, you know, elevate, upgrade, get better.
Facts.
So shit, be very wary of that.
Right. Oh yeah, so when I was asking you about the reason why I asked you what type of like music you put out is because I mean I know I'm just happy to tell people, but
I need you to listen to me more. I need you to listen to me more.
I do. I need to listen to everybody more. You know what I'm saying? Lately I've been in a little bubble. Yeah. Like being a damn rapper yourself, you be like, man, I'm about to just be tapped into my own shit. But I don't even really be like that because I see all as family, so I don't be on that shit with y'all. But I really just be listening to myself. You know what I'm saying? Trying to stay in my own lane because you know what I'm saying. That keeps my mental clear. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of them people where, I don't know, I be thinking too much. I see too much. I notice too much. You know what I'm saying? When you notice too much, you be like, damn. But anyways, The reason is, like, I'm noticing, you know what I'm saying? Like, all the other genres don't got this problem, but, you know what I'm saying? Hip-hop artists, we getting Ricos and shit. So, like, what do you think about that, bro? Like, you feel me? YSL getting a Rico. They talking about building a Rico case on Lil Baby and Lil Durk. We got the FBP Mo and them out here in Denver called Ricos, bro.
Stop.
So, like, what you think about that, man?
I think niggas just gotta be safe, man. Niggas gotta remember that they still watching, they tapping phones. The higher you get, you know, they don't want to see us successful. You know, I think that's what it's all about for real. They just trying to take food out of their mouth and food off their table, and, you know, money from your family and shit like that. Take you away.
Why do you think it is hip hop that's being targeted? You know what I'm saying? As far as content in the music, because we all know hip hop is not the only music that you know what I'm saying, that talks about
doing crazy
shit.
Man,
exactly.
But I think because it's one of, if not the only, most influential music that does that. You know what I'm saying? We have the music in the hip hop and rap community has a crazy influence on the youth, and I feel like that's why. You know what I'm saying? They're expecting everybody, you know, on this side to crash.
All right. And why is it that
because it's more money to put you in jail or to kill you. You know what I'm saying?
The thing is, hip hop, it is, you feel me? It is like
it's a business.
I would say, I don't even know if you could really technically say it's the most popular music though.
No, I'm saying it's the most, if not one of the most influential.
Most influential.
Yeah, yes.
So, damn. So, hip hop being the most influential, do you think, is it because hip hop be the main genre that's actually talking about something? Or like, what is it? Like, it's the stories.
It's the coolest. It's just
It's the
most. Think about it. What's outside of hip hop? What we got? Jazz.
Outside of hip hop,
you got R&B. Yeah, and R&B is a little bit more, but you know nobody's really singing about robbing and killing and doing crazy shit.
Hey, now they are though.
They try to do it.
Melly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Would you consider him a R&B artist though? I consider him a rapper. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I can see why you would say that.
No, I mean, damn, it's hard to. I mean, YNW Melly, you know what I'm saying? He be making love songs and all that shit. So it's like, damn, man, he really do be singing like every song. That's the only reason why I say that. And he really be talking about, like, if you listen to Murder on My Mind, it's slow, bro. And that's the main song they using on him in this case.
And he's still finna
That's
get off.
a slow song.
And he's still finna get off.
You think so?
Yeah.
Why?
I think I just saw somewhere they be like 5 years or something like that, but he gonna get off. It might have been Insanity.
Insanity?
Yeah, it might have been Insanity.
But look, all right. Ooh, that's crazy. So look, if he pleads insanity, that's basically pleading guilty to killing his homies.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure for exactly. You gotta look up on it, but yeah.
You know what I mean? Because if you saying you're insane, that's basically saying, yeah, I did that shit. That's crazy, bro. I don't know, man. If I say, damn, I don't know, man. If he pleads insanity, I might be like, man, Melly, I fuck with you, but you burnt out for killing your partners.
Yeah. Niggas backdoor you every day. You can't trust a soul like that, especially in the industry, man.
All right, look, they backdoor you every day, but it's usually the other way around. His homies wasn't on. Melly was. You done killed your homies who wasn't on. Usually you think it'd be your homies who wasn't on that go kill the nigga who was on some hating shit. Yeah. So this is some weird reverse shit. What? Like what?
You wasn't in that room, you know what I'm saying? You don't know how that conversation went, you feel me? So it's like, it's hard to say, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, it's hard to say. It could have been something nobody expected, you know, that happened in that room. So it's like,
oh, me. So I remember you said there'd always be the Lil Wayne versus Boosie.
Yeah.
So this is interesting because this is honestly crazy because everybody would say Lil Wayne, everybody say Lil Wayne's the greatest rapper, but Boosie's influence really was, I don't know if Lil Wayne really got a song that's as timeless as Wipe Me Down.
I don't know, because he a part of back that ass up.
Back there. Ooh! You ain't never lied.
That ain't never going over. That ain't never going over.
But at the same time, I don't know. I feel like you play that song in the club. Burst playing Wipe Me Down in the club. I don't know.
Girl, you look good once you back there.
I pull up I mean, that's the one shit that I don't know. That's like Boosie got one. I guess you could say Wayne got one.
Somebody will argue and say that I didn't like this song, but that fucking lollipop shit, I hated that shit. Look it like a lollipop. But that's kind of like, that's nothing compared to
Call me.
Yeah, Juicy Fruit. Yeah.
I don't know. That song is tough. He was talking this shit though. Oh no, I think it's a music video too. If your video hard, it damn near make your song harder.
That's for sure.
And your video's hard. And I think I'm gonna try to. Low key, you should send me the little preview so I could play it in the interview. Cause I'll most definitely put that in the interview, bro.
I got you.
All right, yeah. So send me a preview, and I got you. So what advice, you feel me, do you have for somebody who's trying to get into the battle rap scene? You know what I'm saying? A young, raw artist who just, you know what I'm saying, know they got it, but they just don't know how to go about it.
Reach out to a battle league owner that you know in your town or your state, and see what they're. Cause I'll tell you what I see a lot of people doing, a lot of leagues like out in Jersey, they'll charge you to come and like $200, whatever they charge. You come, you're paid to do the battle, and somebody else will do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So you're pretty much paying to show what you can do.
Correct.
Based off that, your career started. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. And what advice do you have for just an upcoming artist? You know what I'm saying? Who wants to get their foot in the door?
Do your research. Never stop researching. Never stop being creative. You know, even when you think you got it, it's gonna be some hard days. But always believe in yourself. You know, I know it's cliche and corny as it sounds. You gotta believe in yourself for real. Dig deep. It get hard out here. You know what I'm saying? But if it was easy, everybody do it.
Right.
Everybody's trying to do it. So you know, it's an oversaturated game.
Most definitely. And PG said he gonna freestyle for us, so you know he gonna have to get that in there.
What's up?
Finna get some crazy shit.
Yeah, let's get active.
You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna do it on the beat or we're gonna go solo. Let me know.
We gonna get a beat.
Okay. Let's do it.
We gonna get a beat. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get a cracking.
Yeah. Hey, I see these niggas talk trash, never they shooter, and I ain't never like you. I feel like I'm future. So these niggas sit back, watch you do it. Hey, giving me head all in the medulla. I say, where you at? My niggas pop shells all the way from the east side, all the way to the Bells, from the park to the Springs. Niggas know what I mean, and they salute to a real one when you see me get green. I say it's P, nigga, ain't a nan nigga after I tell these niggas what they saying in the afterlife. It's to the clouds while me and mine blow loud, doing what they ain't allowed. Just kings holding the crown. I say niggas underground. Yeah, hey, do your chores, boy, take that trash out. Watch your fucking mouth or you get a smash mouth. Hey, throwing rocks at a glass house. I told these stupid little niggas, we out here trying to make these stupid figures, and these little stupid tricks is with you. Nah, they with us trying to set you up, wet you. I'm fucking up, but look, I say nigga can't check me. I tell these niggas like I'm Wayne Gretzky. That mean I'm balling on these niggas that she left me. I've been balling on these niggas since she left me. Then the beat stopped, the niggas still flowing. I tell her grab them shots and keep pouring. Hey, with the entourage, it ain't no more extras. Balance this world up on my shoulder as I blow this pressure. Get a new bust down, but ain't got time for groupies. Mix the designer with the local, I ain't being bougie. It's the one who bet it all, oh, do not confuse it. Dear John, letters from those I love had me looking stupid. You a pussy, he a pussy, y'all be slapping coochies. Get a Steve Harvey collection if you wanna suit me. I said if guardian angels around, who looking out for who? My soul reeking from hella reefer and 90 proof. Nigga, some shit like that.
We got the exclusive from my nigga PG, you know what I'm saying? He tapped in with Grease Bad TV. Can't give Grease Bad TV a shout out, you know what I'm saying?
Grease Bad TV, my nigga Genie, Kiwi Genie, you know what I'm saying? Fuck with him on the blogs, fuck with him on the music, man. Real good dude, man. You know what it is, man. It's PG, everything rated R, Mississippi to Maryland to the box. Go peep Underdog Season, VIP, the visuals just dropped. Promo video, man. Shout out to everybody that had a hand in helping us make it, make the video. We're gonna keep this thing going, man.
And let everybody know where to find you know what I'm saying, on Instagram, YouTube,
A1PG, AOPG1 on Instagram, and Poetic Genius on YouTube. Poetic Genius with a K. That's Poetic with a K. Check me out, man. Shit, shoot me a message, man. Let me know what you think about any of this shit, man. Merch coming soon.
Yes, sir. And what can we expect from you in the future?
Man, we're about to drop 2 more visuals before the year's over. I'm working with some artists like Jam LaFrere. I'm working with Hash. Working on some things. We got some projects we got some things in the works, as well as visuals. Just more music, better music. Just an expand of my platform, man. Shout out to everybody that's supporting me, man. You know what I'm saying? I need all the support I can get.
Yes, sir. Shout out PG, man. Thanks for coming through, man.
Always, my nigga.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I'm finna get it crackin'. Alright. Yeah. Sheesh. Arriba. Okay, yeah.